Hello and welcome to the special broadcast on the FIFA World Cup 2026 right here on DD India. The knockout stage has already produced thrilling drama, stunning performances and high-quality football. In today's show, we begin with Argentina's dramatic escape against fearless debutant Cape Verde in a thrilling round of 32 clash. We also review Colombia's victory over Ghana, who secured their place in the last 16, and we preview two exciting round of 16 encounters as tournament favourites France face confident Paraguay, while Canada take on Morocco in a battle for a place in the last 8. So let's stay with us for all the action analysis and the biggest stories from the FIFA World Cup 2026. So let's get started. Defending champions Argentina survived a major scare to book their place in the FIFA World Cup 2026 round of 16. Tournament debutants Cape Verde pushed two-time world champions to limit in a thrilling contest before in an extra-time own goal finally settled the match. Argentina defeated Cape Verde 3-2 after extra time in one of the most dramatic matches of the tournament. The defending champions looked comfortable when captain Lionel Messi produced the opening score in the 29th minute. He controlled a long pass brilliantly before firing the ball into the roof of the net for his 20th World Cup goal. But Cape Verde refused to give up. Deroy Duarte equalized in the second half with a powerful finish from a tight angle, sending their fans into celebration. The score remained 1-1 after 90 minutes, forcing the match into the extra time. Just 2 minutes later, Lisandro Martínez restored the Argentina's lead with a strong finish from a corner. However, Cape Verde produced another remarkable response. Sidny Cabral curled a stunning strike into the top corner to make it 2-2 and keep his team's dream alive. As the match headed towards penalties, Argentina finally found the winner in the 111th minute. Christian Romero had a deflection of Cape Verde defender Diney Borges and went into the net as an own goal. Cape Verde fought bravely until the final whistle and earned admiration for their fearless performance. Argentina meanwhile advanced to the round of 16 where they will face Egypt. So after the win, Buenos Aires erupted in joy as Argentina edged past Cape Verde into a last 32 match. And they are in the round of 16 where they will face Egypt. So fans are happy with the victory of Argentina team, but it was not an easy win for them. They were pushed hard by the debutants Cape Verde in this match. So kudos to them, especially their goalkeeper Hosihina. And joining us for today's special broadcast is Anurag Jaipak, the noted football expert. He will help us to break down the key matches, standout performances, tactical battles and the major talking points from the FIFA World Cup. Anurag, a very warm welcome on DD India. It's great to have you on the show. And we are also joined by DD India correspondent Gaurav Kumar from Newsroom. Anurag, first coming to you, we can say that it was a narrow escape for this Argentina team. First, but we will talk about Cape Verde. Despite being ranked 64th in the FIFA ranking and making their World Cup knockout debut, Cape Verde showed remarkable tactical discipline. They defended in a compact shape, denied Argentina space between the lines and pressed aggressively in the second half. Your take on this great side, Cape Verde?
One doesn't have enough words to describe how well Cape Verde played. As you said, they are 64 places ranked below Argentina. No one gave them a chance. And what happens with teams like this playing against a giant like Argentina is people generally say what in football terms is parking the bus. People get ultra defensive. Yes, they have to be defensive against a team like Argentina. But as you said, they maintained a tactical discipline. They stuck to a plan. And when it mattered, they pushed and they actually pushed Argentina to the very limits. And while Argentina did win, Cape Verde did come out as winners, even though they are going back home.
Right, we can't describe this team, their performance. The few lines, we can say that almost they have stunned the world and stunned Argentina. Gaurav, coming to you, Lionel Messi once again led from front with a superb opening goal, and his delivery from a corner eventually led to the winning own goal. Argentina relied heavily on him. Do you think it's we can say in the upcoming matches it can be a big we can say that correction for this team?
If we look to the last matches, Messi has played a great role for the Argentina side, and that what the thing is great to be for them. But on the other side, this the question is arising more and more around them. But if you look yesterday match, how the Martinez has done the goal, and the passing quality of this team is making a more comfortable for Lionel Messi and for the Argentina side. So we can't say like that that this team is heavily depending on Messi. No, they are playing as a teammate. They are playing as a team unit, and that why the result is outcoming over there. But if we talk about Messi, yes, he's superb, and he has shown that what he can do on his day. So he's scoring in each and every matches. He has now total 7 goals. If you compare to the last World Cup, he's scored there 7 goals, and now he has reached 7 goals in just of round of 32. So this is the quality of him, and all we know that how much he has assist in knockout matches. The figure is now around 12. In which 6 he has assist and 6 he makes the goal. Right.
So great Messi, we can say that in every match he's scoring, and he is leading from front for this Argentina team. Anurag, talking about goalkeeper Wazina, was lauded for his heroic performance in the 0-0 draw with Spain in the opening group game, but he went one better this time. The 48-year-old made 8 saves, including one-on-one with Messi and fingertip stop from the Argentina's captain free kick. How will you define this man?
It's incredible that at the age of 48, to get onto the world's biggest stage and to have stellar performances against teams like Spain and Argentina is quite remarkable. I mean, it's very interesting that after his match against Spain, his Instagram following ballooned to over 15 million in one day. I would love to see where it's going now. You see, for someone like Virginia, this is the one chance you're getting at glory. And either you grab it with both hands or you let it slip away, and he's chosen to do the first option. I would also like to just give my 2 pence worth when it comes to Messi. Messi has scored in 8 successive World Cup matches over 2 World Cups. He is expected to be Argentina's spearhead. And the definition of greatness is that when you have those expectations, you deliver as per expectations. And yes, they rely on him a lot. It's not that they have an excellent team, they have an excellent squad that acts as a very, very good supporting act to Messi. They have excellent players. There's Alexis McAllister, there's Lisandro Martínez, there's Christian Romero. So it's not that they're a bad team. So what happens is you have a team working well, and then Messi is able to perform up to as the expectations of the world because he has an excellent supporting act right behind him.
Right, as you mentioned, why this Argentina team is doing well, because Messi have an excellent supporting cast. They were always giving the right supply to Messi, and he's scoring goals and doing his work. So for the time being, we will move to the next story. Both of you stay with us. The next story is the Colombia's match. Colombia secured a 1-0 win over Ghana to book their spot in the round of 16 in the FIFA World Cup. Colombia dominated possession at Arrowhead Stadium and took lead in the 14th minute through John Arias, who finished from close range after a cross from Luis Suarez. Ghana struggled to create chances and failed to register a shot on target in the first half. Both teams were forced into early substitution due to injuries, which John Cordoba and Marvin Senia being replaced. Luis Diaz and Juan Quintero missed chances to extend Colombia's lead, with Diaz also had a goal ruled out for offside. Ghana were unable to test Colombian goalkeeper as Colombia held on to a secure victory and advanced to the last 16, where they will face Switzerland. Egypt kept its World Cup dream alive with a 4-2 penalty shootout win over Australia after a 1-all draw, securing nation's first ever World Cup knockout stage victory. Egypt took the lead in the 13th minute through Imam Ashur, but Australia levelled in the 55th minute after Mohamed Hani headed Aidan O'Neill free kick into his own net. Australia goalkeeper Patrick Beach made a crucial late save to force extra time. Egypt converted all 4 penalties through Mohamed Sabeh, Rami Rabia, Mohamed Salah and Hossein Abdelmajid to seal the victory over Australia. Egypt will now face Argentina in the round of 16. So, fantastic performance by the Colombia in this World Cup, so far unbeaten. So, Anurag, first I want to know about this Colombian team. If you take a look in this World Cup, an exceptional performance. They are unbeaten so far and winning their round of 32 match also. So, what are the key strengths of this Colombian team? So, how far they can go in this tournament?
Well, Colombia, I think, plays Switzerland, so definitely they are looking at getting to the round of 8 because Switzerland is a solid team, but it's fairly unspectacular, and I can't see them getting past Colombia. With a player like Luis Diaz, with the kind of season he's had with Bayern Munich, Colombia is an excellent and a very, very organized team. Again, it is a team. It is a group of 11 players who know their roles, who are playing according to plan. They have an excellent coach. And I think they also have the right amount of flair. They have a very solid back four, and they have the flair up front to actually win. So as far as the round of 16 match goes, it would be a very big surprise if Switzerland manages to beat them.
Definitely, as you mentioned, a very compact team, and defensively and on attack side too, they have players like Luis, who can Suarez is also there. So exceptional team, and it remains to be seen when they will face Switzerland. As you mentioned that they are favourite against Switzerland, and when they will progress further ahead, how they play with the heavyweights of the game, it is which we will see in the upcoming matches and upcoming rounds. Now, moving to the next story, you both stay with us. We will again come to discuss the round of 16 matches. First match is Morocco versus Canada. Canada and Morocco meet in the FIFA World Cup 2026 round of 16 at the NRG Stadium on Saturday night. Both teams are chasing a place in the quarterfinals after impressive win in the previous round. Canada created history by winning their first ever World Cup knockout match, while Morocco are looking to continue another memorable World Cup journey. Morocco entered this match full of confidence after beating Netherlands in a penalty shootout. They stayed calm under pressure and once again showed their fighting spirit. The Atlas line are now unbeaten in their last 9 matches. They also continue to build on the success of the historic 2022 World Cup campaign. Morocco have another reason to feel confident as they defeated Canada 2-1 in the 2022 World Cup group stage. Now they will hope to reach the quarterfinals and keep their hopes and dreams alive. Canada are enjoying their best ever World Cup campaign. They secured their first knockout win by defeating South Africa 1-0. Stephen Scotto scored the winning goal in the stoppage time after Canada kept attacking throughout the match. Jasima Shahid impressed with their high pressing and relentless energy. They have now scored in 6 straight matches. However, Canada have never beaten Morocco in the senior men's football. They will now look to change that record and move one step closer to another historic achievement. Gaurav, if we talk about this Morocco versus Canada match, we know that Morocco in the last World Cup they reached the semi-finals. How you look this match? It's 50-50, or do you think once again Morocco will have an upper hand?
No, I think that Morocco will be on an upper hand because as you see their journey, they've drawn with Brazil, they defeated Netherlands in the round of 32 and securing their spot for the last 16. So if you see the way they have come to the last 16, that makes the difference between these two teams. If we look to the Canadian side, although they are playing in their, or they have a home advantage. They have played in their home conditions. They've defeated Qatar and created history. That the first time they have won the match in the World Cup, and then they defeated South Africa to secure spot for the last 16. But the way the victory comes, it's creating a lot of difference over there. And the passing accuracy, I would like to tell about you that the passing accuracy is very much high between these two countries. If we look to the Moroccan side, they have a 89% more than 89% passing accuracy than to the if you look to the Canadian side, they have only 69% passing accuracy. And shots on target, shots. If you look all these things, compare all these things, you will find a big difference between these two sides. So we can say that it will be going to be a good match. But my point is with Morocco, that Morocco will be is favorite for this match.
Right. So Gaurav is saying Morocco, as we know that the kind of performance they have delivered. Anurag, if you talk about this Moroccan team, they have the world-class players, and players like Ayoub Badoudi, and then Rahimi is there, and Saibari is there, though they are being signed by the best clubs in the football. So how you analyze the whole Moroccan team? Last time around they were in the semi-final. Again they are beating best in the business. So where do you look their campaign in this World Cup?
See, it's also about having a winning record and a winning mentality. As you said, they reached the semi-finals in Qatar. They are the reigning AFCON champions, and the African Confederation Cup is a highly competitive game because of the kind of countries that compete. So they won AFCON in January against Senegal, albeit in very controversial circumstances, but they're continental champions. They have a team where a lot of these players play in the top clubs. Hakimi is in with PSG. There are so many top clubs that have their players. So it is confidence. It is playing with the best day in and day out. There are only a handful of Canadian players that play with top clubs. There are a lot of Canadian players playing in the England First Division, and you have Jonathan David, who was with Juventus. So they will have a home advantage. Also, the problem is that this Canadian team, while having scored 6 times in the last 6 matches, they struggle to score goals. They rarely score more than 1 goal. It has been a lot of 1-1 draws or 1-0 wins. So against a top team like Morocco, that's also high in confidence, they just eliminated the Dutch, who were one of the favorites for the World Cup. I think on paper, Morocco are the clear favorites.
So Morocco are the clear favorites, the kind of team they have assembled. They are the few players who are going to rule the footballing world in the coming times, because their few players are quite young, like Badoudi, Al Khanous and Rahimi, hoping that they will continue this great football in the upcoming time, also. Now we move to the next story, but we will again come back to you for the preview and analysis of the France versus this Paraguay match. France and Paraguay meet in the FIFA World Cup 2026 round of 16 at the Philadelphia Stadium. France enter the contest as one of the tournament favorites after a dominant run. Paraguay, meanwhile, arrive full of belief after pulling off one of the biggest upsets of the competition. A place in the quarterfinals is at stake, where the winner will face Morocco. France have looked unstoppable so far in the tournament. They won all their matches before beating Sweden 3-0 in the round of 32. Kylian Mbappe has been sensational with 6 goals so far. Ousmane Dembele has added 4 more, with Michael Olise has created 5 goals for his teammates. Didier Deschamps' side have impressed with their attacking quality and depth. They will now aim to continue their winning run and book another place in the last 8. Paraguay stunned 4-time champions Germany in the previous round. Julio Enciso gave them lead before the goalkeeper Orlando Gil started the penalty shootout. It was Paraguay's first World Cup knockout victory since 2010. Diego Gomez returns after suspension to strengthen the midfield. Paraguay now will have to defend strongly once again. They will hope another disciplined performance can produce another straight upset and send them into the quarterfinals. Anurag, this France versus Paraguay, we know that France is looking somewhat scary. It's very difficult for any team to face them. They have one of the best, we can say, attack in the world. So do you think, we know that there right now no loopholes are looking. Do you think anyone can stop this French team?
Well, on paper, again, it looks highly unlikely that many teams can stop France right now. And especially when it comes to a team like Paraguay, they have one notable player in Almiron. However, they did stop Germany. But France would have to have a very, very bad day to lose this game. You see, the problem with France is not just that they have a very, very strong starting 11. The squad has so much of depth. If you have Mbappe starting up front with Ousmane Dembélé, then you have Desiré Doué, and you have Bradley Barcola in the wings. They have Michael Olise. So they have almost like they are spoiled for riches. And if the starting 11 is not doing well, they have an entire alternative 11 that can come and play and compete against the best in the world. So that is why it is very, very difficult for a middle-level team like Paraguay to defeat them, because even if the top stars are not fighting for France, they have a very hungry back 11 that would love to play in the next game, that would be doing the best they can. So at least this is one match where one can quite safely say that there is only one winner in this match, and that would be France.
Rightly mentioned, because the kind of football they are playing, they are looking unstoppable under Kylian Mbappe. Gaurav, if we talk about this Kylian Mbappe, the kind of performance he delivers in the World Cup in 2018, he won the World Cup as a youngster. In the next edition, he helped his team to reach the final, where he scored a hat-trick against Argentina. And now again, just scoring goals in every match. We take a look his performance. So how are you going to analyze this Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe? Despite of the fact that he was struggling at the Real Madrid, and he was criticized by the fans, even online we can say that petition was filed against him to remove him from the Real Madrid. But here at the World Cup, how are you going to define this Kylian Mbappe?
Yeah, Narayan, when you play for the club and when you play for the country, it becomes a difference out there. If you are talking about Kylian Mbappe, yes, he's fantastic. He's playing his role in a fantastic mood. He has scored till now 6 goals, and he has a world. If you look to the World Cup history, he has 18 goals, less than 2 to the Lionel Messi. But when you are talking about Kylian Mbappe, you have to also talk about the Michael Olise. Michael Olise has a great assist. His assist, he's becoming #1 in assist. He has so far he has assisted 5. So these things make you a player. When you have a team like this, you have a player like Ousmane Dembélé, you have a player like Michael Olise. So all these, you have a player like Barcola. So all these things makes a team, and that when you have a depth in your team, your confidence is getting more higher and higher, and that what is benefiting this Kylian Mbappe also, and what we have seen, that he has presented a good result in all the matches.
Right.
Narayan, I would like to add one more point about France.
Right.
We all talk about their forward team, the forward lineup with the 5 major superstars.
Right.
Let us not forget the back 4. William Saliba, who was best defender in Arsenal's victory in the English Premier League. They have Jules Koundé. They have Dayo Upamecano. They have a fantastic back 4. So couple that the forward 5 with a very strong midfield and the kind of back 4 they have, that is what actually makes France such a formidable team. It's not just attacking. There are a lot of teams that can attack very well, but also leak goals. It is very difficult to see where the goals will come from for the opposing team against that back 4.
Right.
So we cannot forget their defensive lineup and then look at their attacking lineup to see, and then figure out how to win against them.
Rightly mentioned by Anurag that we as experts, we as analysts sometimes forget the hard work done by the defense, because only a team with great defense always becomes the champions. Thanks Anurag, thanks Gaurav for giving a wonderful perspective of this FIFA World Cup, the round of 16 matches and the round of 32. So that brings us the end of the special FIFA World Cup 2026 broadcast on DD India. As the knockout stage gathers pace, The race for the football's biggest prize becomes even more exciting, with every match carrying the dream of the World Cup glory. We will continue to bring you the latest updates, match previews and expert analysis and all the major moments from the tournament. Thank you for watching and namaskar. Have a nice day.